If our century has taught us anything, it's to expect nothing with certainty except in our lives death, and in our times the unprecedented. The unprecedented. The unprecedented. In our lives and in our times, the possibility of self-extinction. Of self-extinction.
Now, who's going to be the teachers and the artists and the writers and the politicians?
The design we had was adequate.
But I'm afraid I would prefer the cruise missile.
That war was to extract uranium.
And all systems, all living systems were altered by the fallout. By the fallout.
And in our times,
I'm afraid.
No exceptions.
Homes could be turned into a nuclear battlefield.
That's the judgment we made.
I'm afraid.
The judgment.
The children are considered, only 20% of the children are considered healthy. 20%.
That's the judgment we made.
concern,
Responsibility. Instability.
Everything.
Judgment.
Everything.
Do things right.
Uranium.
Instability.
No exceptions. No exceptions.
I'm afraid.
concern,
Adequate.
The push to have
the unprecedented,
Cruise missile.
The judgment.
power,
Responsibility. Do things right.
concern,
20%
self-extinction,
Responsibility. Instability.
power,
Responsibility.
power,
Responsibility.
power,
unprecedented,
Judgment.
Responsibility.
power,
Judgment.
power,
Judgment.
power.
Responsibility.
Judgment. 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 Judgment.
Now this is very serious.
Stories that have been kept secret or overlooked for years.
It's as if the conversation has never happened.
For long,
It's
the
as if
entire
the
incident is
conversation has never
indeed
happened.
forgotten.
Essential for us as a culture to hear and understand.
We knew nothing about radioactive and toxic contamination.
As a culture to hear and understand.
No one really seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have happened?
The entire incident is indeed forgotten.
No one really seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have happened?
For years.
It's as if the conversation has never
To hear and happened. understand.
To hear and understand. Overlooked for years.
Can you imagine what would have happened?
As a culture to hear and understand. As a culture to
No
hear
one
and
really
understand.
seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have
Essential
happened?
for us as a culture to hear and understand.
If I were you, I'd get out of here.
As a culture to hear and understand.
For long, the entire incident.
It's as if the conversation has never happened.
Stories that have been kept secret or overlooked.
No one really seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have
As a
happened?
culture to hear and understand.
Can you imagine what would have happened?
If I were you, I'd get out of here.
Can you imagine what would have happened?
Nuclear weapons.
As a culture to hear and understand.
For long, the entire
I imagine
incident
the
is
bones
indeed
of
No
pioneers.
one really seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have
Secret.
happened?
If I were you, I'd get out of here. Conversation has never happened.
I can't.
Stories that have been kept secret or
For long,
overlooked
the
for
entire
years.
incident is
Nuclear
indeed
weapons.
forgotten.
Kept secret.
Nuclear weapons.
If I were you, I'd get out of
These
here.
kinds of stories.
1978.
It's as if the conversation has never happened.
1978.
Essential for us as a culture to hear and understand.
Workers have to wear
The
bodysuits.
incident is indeed forgotten.
6 feet.
Workers have to wear bodysuits.
Radioactive and toxic.
These kinds of stories.
Workers have to wear bodysuits.
1978.
Stories that have been kept secret or overlooked for years.
I can't.
Kept secret. These kinds of stories.
It's as if the
Kept
conversation
secret.
has never happened. It's as if the conversation has
Workers
never
have to wear
happened.
bodysuits. Can you imagine what would have happened to wear bodysuits? I can't. Workers have to wear bodysuits. Workers have to wear bodysuits.
Stories that have been kept secret and overlooked for years.
Workers have to wear bodysuits.
If I were you, I'd get out of
Workers
here.
have to wear bodysuits. Incident is indeed.
Stories that have been kept secret and overlooked for
Workers
years.
have to wear bodysuits. Workers have to wear bodysuits.
If I were you, I'd get out of here.
Can you imagine what would have happened to wear bodysuits? No one really has to wear bodysuits.
Secret.
Can you imagine what workers have to
Secret.
wear bodysuits?
Secret. Overlooked for years.
I can't. Workers have to wear bodysuits and know the facts. Can you imagine what would have happened? Workers have to wear bodysuits. Can you imagine what would have happened?
If I were you, I'd get out of here.
I can't.
Culture and very understand.
It's as if the conversation has never happened.
Workers have to wear bodysuits. No one really seems to know the facts.
The conversation has never
Workers have to wear bodysuits.
I imagine the bones of pioneers.
No one really seems to know. No one really seems to know the facts. Can you imagine what would have happened? I can't.
Hello, I'm Ponder-Twardy, and this is my piece Life Libre, based on the novel Full Body Burden for the Creative Reading Experience at USF.
അമേരിക്കൻ വിരോധം നിലനിൽക്കുന്നു.
Report forward every afternoon. So I called